Yo, what's up, everybody?
What's up?
It is the last Sunday of the month. We haven't done one of these in a while. Welcome to Epic Quest Random Adventures live on Twitch.
Welcome, everybody. First live stream of the year.
Yes, it is. And what a doozy. What a way to start the year. We've already had a major Morton's List event just took place 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas.
That's how you kick off the year.
Hell yeah. 2023, we are not effing around when it comes to Morton's List. So that's what happens when you get a new Twilight Lord in the game.
That's right.
Yeah, we're not dragging our asses. So give it a few minutes, let people come on and join us. If you're here, go ahead and say hi in the chat. Love to see who's joining us this afternoon.
Totally.
In Tennessee is a soggy son of a bitch, kind of frigid, cold, damp ass day.
This is nasty.
Yeah. A lot of our weekends have been like this for the last few weeks. You may like yesterday was really nice.
Yes.
Kind of sunny, it hit almost 60. It's pretty nice, but you've always had this one day of rain or a whole weekend of rain.
It definitely feels like a Sunday.
Yeah, it totally does. But we got business to take care of today.
Yeah, boy.
So, I guess in news, I mean, Morton's List news, of course, what we're going to talk about for the whole stream. But in other news, I guess, Juggalo, Ohio, whatever, happened Friday night.
Oh?
Big concert up in Columbus, sold out. Ouija Mac and Hex and a bunch of other people. So that was cool.
That's where I'm from.
What?
Yeah.
See?
I'm actually from Ohio.
Oh, look at you. That's what's wrong with you.
Yeah, you could probably look at me and be like, that dude's from Ohio.
Dude. Right. So, yeah, I'm still rocking the, so you can't really see it, but sort of kind of listed her switch cameras. You can probably see it. Bam.
She's a beaut.
Yeah. Still got the Challenge of Chaos jersey. I'm rocking it. It's the Mutant 13.
That thing's cool as hell.
We had another one, but it got won. Somebody won it. But we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Back here. All right. So, what is the Challenge of Chaos? We'll go back over in case it's your first time tuning in. You really haven't heard what's up. Challenge of Chaos is taken from the Grand 13 Theory quest from the Twilight Scroll. I am kind of taking on a self-imposed, did not roll the quest, putting that out there so you don't think I'm doing something I rolled. Unfortunately, I did not roll it, but it's a quest that's fascinated me for years and years, and I've already began a few of them, and I've already completed one, which was the Challenge of Solar Rise. So I stayed up for 13 days from dawn to dusk and no sleep for 13 days. And I did it Epic Quest style, which I did it during the summer solstice. So the longest day of the year was my final day of the event, which is, kind of fun.
Yeah, that's cool. I like how it coincided with that.
Oh, yeah. It'll be a minute before I can do the Nightscape version of that.
Yeah, that one's harder.
Yeah, well, and my job, just being and plus having to do it in the wintertime where you can't stay up and do stuff all night. I mean, it's going to be tough. So, but eventually I'll get to it. I may be retired. Or maybe something will happen. I have to miss work for a couple of weeks.
A 2-week vacation.
Yeah, because that's the bad thing. A lot of these challenges of different tables are, it's like 13 days you got to do this thing. So the Challenge of Chaos, though, not so much. Challenge of Chaos was pretty simple. It was
time-wise, it's probably the quickest.
Right. Oh yeah, and it was quick. So we'll get into that here in just a little bit. But first, we'll start out just talking about the event. Let's bring up our first little image of why not? Boom, bam! Look at that. That is the Sphinx right outside of the Luxor Hotel and Casino in beautiful Las Vegas, which it also rained in Las Vegas 2 days. I was there. So,
really?
Yeah, what about that shit?
That's a rarity, isn't it?
In the middle of the desert. Yeah, they get 4 inches of rain a year. And I think they got 1 inch while I was there.
Wow.
So a quarter of their rain happened the weekend I was there, which, was on Friday the 13th, which was a beautiful day. I mean, well, not beautiful. As you can see, it was a little kind of cloudy and stuff, kind of gray and stuff. But it was coming in.
Definitely better than it was here.
Right. So, well, I don't know. I wasn't here.
Oh,
so.
yeah. It was rain, of course.
It was rain. So we had an opening ceremony that took right in this exact spot that you're looking at, right there.
Was this the blessing of the Sphinx?
Yes,
Wonderful.
It was. So we had everybody gather around, and we had ostrich feathers and frankincense and myrrh incense, and we had offerings to the Sphinx and the Egyptian gods in the form of bread and beer, because apparently that's what they gave to the gods as offerings back then. So we all gathered the inner circle, and we asked to balance our hearts and make them white. Let us come together and form the inner circle. We all joined hands, and which was kind of funny because if you turn around directly behind us, that's where the tram is. So people are trying to catch a tram that goes from Mandalay Bay over to Excalibur.
And they're seeing this ceremony going on.
And they're seeing these weird people kind of standing around, and I was wearing this jersey that I've got on right now. And,
Awesome.
So they were all, kind of like, what the hell is these weirdos doing?
Oh, this is Las Vegas, huh?
Yeah, this is welcome to Las Vegas, where there are weirdos doing ceremonies with incense and such outside, and we were chanting together and holding hands, and a lot of positivity was going on, trying to gear up. This is our first. We started at like 4:00. Sunset was at 4:47 that day.
Wow.
So it got dark super quick.
And I know it happens a little bit earlier on the West Coast. But wow.
Well, now it really depends on where you're at on the timeline. Like in Nashville, where it gets dark here at, and it's like 4:30 is when it's getting dark in Nashville, when it's getting dark here at 5:30, because we're right on different sides of that time zone line.
Right there. Yep.
So that's kind of how it is out there, but over this way, I guess. So, but let's see here. So we did that. Everybody joined in, and we had all the freshness of little goodies and giveaways that we had. We had dice and poker chips and stickers, and everybody got a goodie bag, and we all had name tags and badges. Super dope.
Dope. Hell yeah.
So super fun.
Everyone got their save. Awesome.
So I guess now we can go into the main challenge of chaos. We'll talk a little bit more about it. So with the challenge of chaos, you go to any regulation casino that's legitimate during normal business hours, which in Vegas is like almost 24/7.
Yeah.
So, and you buy 13 $100 chips. So, and then you, one at a time, or all at once, or in any combination, you place it on the number 13. And the payout on that's like 35-1. So you bet 100, you're winning $3,500, and you get that 100 that you just bet. So
beautiful.
So it starts out the very first. I don't have all the numbers. I didn't write them down, which probably would have been cool.
So how did you pick a table? I mean, was there like all sorts of them?
There's a couple open.
Found,
yeah, because we did this as like 6 p.m. So in Vegas time, the party ain't even getting started at 6 p.m.
Sure.
Especially on a Friday. People are just getting off from work, and they're doing their thing before they come out. There may be people that are there on vacation doing things, but no huge wildness going on yet. So it's a good time to do it. We found one that there was one guy sitting there, so we just joined his table. It's like me, my friend Nick, or he goes by Ouija. I thought the original Ouija from back in the day.
Yeah.
So he ran the Horde, and OG Morton's Lister. Met him at a few Morton's List events back in the day. So we got all dressed up, or I was dressed up for this one. So here's a little picture of my pimped out ass.
Hell yeah, looking spiffy as hell.
Yeah, the high limit. We met at the high limit, but the funny thing is they don't have a roulette table in the high limit, because I was really hoping to do the European style.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit better odds, because there's only 1 0. Unfortunately, we had to do it on a table that had double zeros, so it decreased the chances a little bit. Well, a lot. The more zero, I mean, it's exponentially, you know. So lucky it wasn't a triple zero table. I didn't see any of those. So first bet, nothing. Second bet, nothing. Everybody's kind of watching, kind of, you know, some people were really into it. Some people were just sitting there, you know, talking, and, you know, Ouija's up there. He's doing well. He's starting to hit and, you know, get a little money going. The other guy, he's doing well because he's doing a lot of bets. I mean, he's just filling that board.
Oh, wow.
With bets. And, you know, I was just sitting there, you know, one at a time. Here we go. And one of a gentleman from Salt Lake City was there. We'll use his nickname, Stems. He was there. And he's like, man, let me know when you get to number 9. That's my lucky number, and I want to bet with you. I was like, all right. So we're just sitting there, and I'm just chugging along, and I'm like, please, let me hit one of these, please.
Right.
So we're into number 8 now. You know, the 8th chip. So I'm $800 down.
More than halfway through it, yeah.
Yeah. So number 9 rolls up, and then, you know, in Hollywood, Stephanie, she's there, and she's like, hey, we haven't, you know, everybody needs to, like, pass the chips around, touch the chips, bless the chips, something. Yeah, so she had those wicked fingernails, man.
Yes.
That if you've been to my Facebook page or the Epic Quest Facebook page, you saw those. I mean, phenomenal, crazy.
Dope as hell.
So Jess was standing next to me and Nathan. They all kind of like put their positive in it. And Jess was really, the whole time, he's trying to use telekinesis to make that number pop off on 13. So he was trying his telekinetic powers out that day. And you know, so she taps her nails on the, you know, those magic fingernails on the chip.
Yeah.
And it was a combination of Jess, you know, using his telekinetic powers, Hollywood with her super fresh, ultra dope fingernails, and God, I wish I had an image of that to bring up, but I had a very limited number of pictures I could pick today. So do yourself a favor, go look at our Facebook page where you're listening to this, and you'll see it.
Yeah, you really should.
All right, and then Nathan put in some karmic energies there, and everybody else was really focused. I said, everybody focus on the number 13. So in this time, this is when Stems put in his $100 chip, you know, for his lucky number 9. So we had all the energies. Everybody was really concentrating on this 9th time. Son of a bitch, I'll be damned. It didn't hit. 13 black, put-ow, just like that.
Bam.
Just like that. Except on our wheel, it was a little different because 1 was beside 13. The 1, because that's coming up at the end. I'll tell you about that.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it was bam. Here we go. So, and you know, dude, everything was legit. Had our bets down. We, you know, the dealer saw Stems put his bet down, put my bet down, and the other guy, he bet some too, and we all hit. So between me and Stems, we took them for $7,000 in one lick. And that was like his first bet on that. So hell yeah, I mean the positive energy there. So table exploded. Everybody.
That's what's up.
You know,
yes.
They're screaming and yelling and just bam. Here's a big group shot of us. This was a little bit after all that freshness happened. You know, some of us were all decked out and not stressed up. You know, some were getting ready to here in a little bit. I've got a picture of everybody decked out here in a little bit. But, you know, this was right after we hit. And so table exploded. Everybody's happy. Then we thought we'd just keep going. One more time. All right, one more time. We're going to do it one more time. Got to number 13, and on number 13, it dropped on 1.
Oh.
Right beside 13. So. But it was dope, man. Challenge of Chaos completed.
I'm so glad you...
completed.
I really thought you'd get at least 1.
Oh man! In my mind, I knew I would get 1. I knew I would. I just had that feeling. I'm not going all the way across the country to come up empty-handed. Right. And this was the thing. Like everybody there had big money hustler tickets. Like nobody else really bought any other tickets. We didn't have a big turnout. So, and some people couldn't go and pass their big money hustler tickets 2 other individuals. So
That's cool.
what I did when I hit everybody that was there, every single one of us, I just after I cashed out my $3,500, I just gave everybody $100. I even gave Nate and Jess $100.
Nice.
So even tip the dude, because that's what you should do. If you hit big, tip your dealer. I tipped him $100. So big baller, big money hustler style.
Wow.
Tipped him out, gave everybody $100. So really, everybody that bought tickets that was at the event, some of them didn't even buy tickets. They were $100 to the good.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so bam, mega money dropping. So super dope, super fresh. And after that, we got dressed up for the first actual quest of the evening, which was at 8 p.m. So we all reconvened, and here we are this was upstairs in the atrium it's right by the showroom where they have fantasy, and right beside of us they have the Titanic thing and bodies and the Blue Man Group and stuff. This is where we met. This was like our meeting spot for the whole weekend. And let me give you a better shot so you can really see this. Bam. We're inside the pyramid. And if you look, like around the bottom, there's more rooms around the bottom of this huge pyramid. So, and as it goes up, you probably have less and less rooms as it goes in. So,
right.
So, but yeah, that's a very cool picture of this obelisk that was in the middle, upstairs, right dead center of the pyramid.
Right.
So, which is
awesome.
Which was really cool, and that was kind of our meeting spot and our gathering of karma and stuff like that. So yeah, so here we are, all decked out, ready to do big money hustler style quest. So we had a special table. So special table for this event. I'll go ahead and I'll kind of break it down so that way you know what quest were on this special table. Because that's been a thing the last couple of Morton's list, or the last one I did of the Return to Reality event. We had special tables a lot of times for different quests, which is super dope because it maximizes the area you're in and what you can do, and it's all hand-picked so you have the best time. But not saying you can't do anything anywhere, but
right.
But you can, and it's dope. So let's see.
And I like how it gives a higher chance of hitting those crazy tables.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that. Let's see. The Chaos Super Baller Table. So this is how we broke it down. We had Sightseeing, Beast of Beauty, Marvelous Museum, Snake Eyes, Luck of the Draw, Fine Dining, Live Show, Grounds to Play, Cruising the Strip, Track the Stars, Beware the Shopwings, Laugh and Lose, Crow of the Pharaoh. That is something that was number 13. Real quick, we never rolled Crow of the Pharaoh, which is awesome.
Amen.
Not a 13 the whole time while we're there. So, but Crow of the Pharaoh, pretty much, I handpicked this and picked it out. What it would do is it would entomb us into the Luxor for 1 hour. We could not leave. Only thing we could do is stay inside the actual, for 1 hour we would be entombed with the Pharaoh inside the hotel. So
that's awesome.
Which is plenty. There's plenty of shit to do. I mean, it's not that bad. You can go, get drunk, you watch a show, you can eat food, you can gamble, of course, all types of shit to do. But yeah, it just sounds spooky.
Yeah,
being entombed inside. So all right. So number 14, we had Herb Friendly, because recreational is all a go out in Las Vegas. Had I can never say that word. Divination. Go for Broke. All That You Like. Drunken Free for All. Live New Triple X. Stellar Concert. Club Nocturnal. Cantina. We had a Mutation special table. A Deviation special table. Then we got in hand-picked from the Triumvirate. We had Receiver of Joy. Form a Club. Carnal Desire. Break Moral Code. fucking dangerous shit. Luckily, we didn't roll any of that, but you have, it's Morton's List. You have to balance out with, it's almost like dice living. You know, if you read the book, you know, The Dice Man by Luke Reinhardt. It's kind of like that. You have to put in the things that you don't necessarily want to do because it could be time that those things have to be done. So they were in there.
And well, and like you said, optimizing where you're at.
Yeah.
If there was ever a place to roll break moral code,
Is Las Vegas.
that would be a great place to do it.
Yeah. That's like you don't do. Yeah, we won't even go in detail because we don't want to get in trouble on Twitch. But yeah, break moral code. That's where you would do it. Is Las Vegas. So
Totes.
luckily we didn't have to do that. So Gateway, that was one that was awesome because Gateway would be awesome just to be able to pick off this badass table.
Oh.
And then number 30, the Cryptic List, which these events give the participants the chance of hitting a Twilight Scroll in 2 rolls. 2 rolls of 30, boom, you can be on a Twilight Scroll. So it's something that me, Jess, and Nathan have all kind of discussed that, you know, with that much karma coming together and having the 3 Twilight Lords present, you know, I mean, it should be something spectacular. And we did the same thing at Return to Reality. We had special tables, and that was the 30, was the cryptic, just straight to the Cryptic List.
Bam.
And actually, at the Return to Reality, the final quest at that one straight was the Cryptic List. Let me tell you how scary. And who was table master for that? That was me. That was my final test of being a Twilight Lord. The final test was rolling the Cryptic List. You have a chance of rolling 13, getting Cropocalypse, and would guarantee you not to be a Twilight Lord. Because that was like your final karmic test.
Right. And that's a big one.
That's a big one. That's a scary one.
Yeah.
So if you're watching and you want to learn more and you want to become a Twilight Lord down the road, just know your final test is you got to roll on the Cryptic List. And you better be, your karma better be right, is all I got to say.
No pressure there.
No pressure. Yeah, all the pressure. But then again, if you hit a 30, I mean, you may get a special, like, title and crown and something even higher level than...
Karma has spoken.
Yeah, it has super spoken. You are the leader of us all. Or I don't know. I just think it's funny. All right. So, back to the big money hustle of our table master right there, dead center, over to the right beside Mr. Matt Foy, was Stephanie Hollywood. She was our karmic leader for the very first quest, and she rolled sightseeing 1. So rolled a 1. So we went and we did the High Roller Wheel, which is the Link Promenade, over by the Flamingo Hotel, kind of not far from there. It's a giant freaking Ferris wheel.
And when I've heard of that.
It's like the ones they have in other cities, like the Eye of London. That's a big one, and they have one up in Pigeon Forge at the island.
Right. Yeah.
But I think this one's way fucking bigger. It is so huge. Here you go.
Oh my god. Yeah. That's awesome.
And you had these. I don't know how many pods there were. I didn't really count. I should have counted. It'd been awesome if there would have been 30.
Yeah. I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I think there's more than that, But yeah, this huge Ferris wheel, and you can't. It looks really. This picture is really cool because you can't see the spokes, so it looks like it's just floating.
Yeah, it does.
It looks really, but the spokes light up and everything too. So, but yeah, we rode that bad boy.
How's the view up there?
Oh, I've got a picture of it.
Oh.
But first, you got to see the group decked out. Here's the group. These pods are huge. This was 15 of it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, 12 of us were all in here for this one.
Wow.
So we're all piled in, and everybody's dressed up, all super nice, all super awesome. And well, I think we had like 4 or 5 other people in this pod, and they were all back on the other side so we could take our group picture. And look how high we are above. Like over to the left, over Matt Foy's shoulder, that's Caesar's Palace, which is huge.
Oh my god. Then
over to the right there, that's a Mirage. So, and then you see a corner of Harrah's. We're super high above Harrah's. Then right over by like Matt's leg right there, I think that's Flamingo right there, which is a huge hotel. And holy shit, you're up above everything. And here's a picture where we're not blocking everything. This is from up top. This is at the pinnacle, super top portion up tall. So, yeah, it made Las Vegas look tiny.
I bet.
Look tiny. Now, I had this, like, super, like, zoomed out, so that way you could really get the scope of it, you know.
Right.
But, damn.
Cool.
Super fun, super dope. So that's how we ended Friday. Well, we didn't super end it. We rolled another quest. Some of us did. Some of us went back. Some of us opted to roll another quest. And we rolled fine dining. And Robert Voodoo, he was our table master. And okay. Ouija said it has 32 pods. So what up, Ouija? He's in the house.
What up, dude?
Nick's in here. So
wow, so 32
yep.
pods.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Stem's here. Stem's in here. So, sorry, I just went back to the chat just seeing that.
What
who
up,
all was
dude?
in here. So he's in here, and it was Beth's lucky number. So, Beth was the lucky number 9. That's her lucky number, and all that karma kind of rubbed off on that roll. So, all right. Sorry, I am not the best at keeping up with chats. I got too many windows. I'm trying to, like, look at pictures and stuff like that. So, all right, back here. Oops. That autoed super fast. All right. So that was the end of the first night, sort of, kind of. We rolled fine dining. Robert's vegan, Voodoo's vegan, and so we really looked for it, but it was getting really close to midnight. Everything was closing. So we ended up just really in a food court. It was very anticlimactic because there was no super nice, and we tried to go get an Uber to get over. We had a very limited amount of time. We just couldn't even make it to the Uber because we were booking Ubers before we were even at Uber pickup. It's like, your Uber is 2 minutes away. It's a 15-minute walk.
Oh, jeez.
So it just kind of got, and man, by that time it was starting to get super late. We'd already been walking all day, and people were getting tired. I mean, I'd been up since 4:30 a.m.
Right.
Eastern time.
Yeah, Eastern.
And it was getting close to 3 Eastern time, but only midnight out there, or 11 midnight, somewhere through there. So, however time works.
So everyone was tuckered out.
Yeah. So we all, after we ate a little bit, got a little food in, so everybody's starting to get a little, I mean, it just happens at late night, start getting, feet are tired. It's like, all right. So me and Enzo, we walk all the way back. Other people are like taking Ubers and stuff. I walked all the way back, 6,000 steps from midnight till the time my head hit the pillow, which was close to 3 a.m. their time, which would have put that at 6,
almost 6. Yeah.
6
wow.
to 6 to 7 a.m. Eastern time. So I was up well over 24 hours. So, but yeah, that was into day 1. So. On the Saturday, the very first quest was balling on a budget. So, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little yawn. Yeah.
Oh.
Brain needed some oxygen or something.
All right.
So what time did this Saturday pop off?
Saturday popped off at noon. We all got together noon, did the balling on a budget, rode the chaos quest of God, I can never say this. Derelicts of Dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Derelicts of Dialogue. So, it's all about finding weird individual people to go talk to. So, my little group, we all broke up in groups, and it was groups that, everybody wasn't. It's the best time. Day 1, everybody's hanging out with the people that they know. Day 2, we busted up in groups of people that we don't necessarily know. So, it's like me, Stephanie, Lotus, and who else was in our group? I can't remember. Sorry, everything just kind of blurs together.
No doubt.
So we took off and we went and we found some people walking the streets. Now, they dress up in costumes to take pictures with you, but it's not free. You got to give them some monies. So, they'll take pictures if you got a little cash. These individuals were, I think that is Mr. Mickey Mouse and Senior Donald Duck. So we found them, and the Mickey was on point, dude. Let me tell you, voice down, everything. Donald, yeah, not so much. So Hollywood was like, let's get a picture with him. So we tried to talk to them, kind of pick their brain. I was asking them, how many hours they worked. Was it, make a fair amount of money. It's a strange profession to have if that's your job in Vegas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So definitely you got to be outside the box to have this type of job, because you never know. I mean, you can make $5 or you can make $5,000 in a day. You never know.
Right.
Somebody could be like drunk as shit and you're their favorite character in the world and they tip you out like $100 or something for a picture. Who knows? You know, I think we gave them like $6 or $7. We just grabbed all our ones. Here you go.
There you go.
So
That's great.
got a picture and they were done and out of there. They did not want to talk. They did not, So now Enzo's group, Enzo, Voodoo, and golly, I cannot remember who was in everybody's. I think Caden was in that group. They went to. They just asked a ton of people. It was like these are the only people we found. Really, and we were pretty far away. We walked probably. This was at about 30 minutes in, because we're going to walk, try to find somebody weird for 30 minutes, then we're going to turn around and head back because it took us 30 minutes to get down here.
Right.
So we were past MGM Grand. We're a good ways down. We were getting close. I mean, we're even further than the Canes. I found the Canes out there. Let me tell you, it was majestic. So. And, but yeah, they had great stories, very entertaining, super, and everybody had such a great time finding people to talk to, and, we were all genuine with them, just kind of, it ain't like he was being malicious or anything with anybody, so.
Right.
Oh, Junkhead's in the house. Caw, 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 as the crow goes. Sorry. I would have been louder, but my wife's upstairs taking her Sunday afternoon nap. She does not like to be disturbed by super loud noises. So
I wonder what the hell that noise would be.
All right. So next was the Fantasies Come True table. Oh no, we got to talk about the table. Sorry, balling on the budget real quick. Run over this table for you. All right. So what was on this table? Number one, sightseeing. Same as, because you can sightsee two different ways. You can sightsee for free, walk around, just look at stuff, take pictures, or do it like we did. We went up, everybody spent, I think it's like 30 something bucks or something to go up in that little, per person, to go up in that little,
the Ferris wheel.
Vegas is a hustle. Everything costs money. All right. Quest number 2, impressive structures. Number 3, people watching. 4, seduce a date. 5, kicking it. 6, dead acres. 7, tables are turned. 8, reminisce. 9, wand of illusion. 10, roaming around. 11, play that funky music. 12, topic talk. 13, crow the pharaoh again. So if you didn't hear what that was, you're just joining us. And I didn't really explain what it was because I didn't want to focus on negativity. But now that the event's over and these tables won't get used again, we can talk all about it. Crow of the Pharaoh, if you missed it, is 13s are never good. That would have entombed us into the Luxor for 1 hour. We could not leave under any circumstance, even if it, there was a fire or a massive, structural failure. We've been entombed inside. So, which was highly doubtful, but
right.
All right, 14 sink or swim, because even in January there's a lot of pools still open. Unfortunately, ours was not, so I'm glad we didn't roll this because that would have really sucked because our pool at the Luxor was closed. 15 old school wisdom. 16 photographic. 17 deep topics. 18 snake and cold cash. 19 go for broke. 20, evade the blockade. That's a good one to do if you're balling on a budget.
Yeah.
Sneaking into places. Luckily, we didn't get arrested. Didn't have to do that one, but would have been super fun. 21, shadow stalkers. 22, buffoon foolery. 23, there are no rules. 24, the quest that we rolled, the derelicts of dialogue. 25, throw a party. 26, Yang of the Sky would have kicked us onto the triumvirate table. Yang of the Sky. 27, Rainbow Dragon. 28, In the Earth. 29, Gateway. And 30, again, would have been Cryptic List. So, we've got us a straight shot to the Cryptic List. So, alright. Now, on to the second. This was the 5 p.m. quest. This is one, again, that Nathan and Jess joined us. So, bam. I forgot to bring this picture up earlier. This was shortly after the Challenge of Chaos. The ballers, me holding my stack of cash winnings right there. Kind of. Then I was like, this is the dumbest shit ever. I'm sitting here taking pictures with all this cash. I could get robbed. Luckily, it didn't happen. Well, I guess when you roll a crew of like 15 people, ain't nobody going to roll up on you. But you never know. So, all right. So, the next quest was Fantasies Come True, and it was all about this man right there. Matt Foy. Matt Foy was the winner of the
Trip to Somewhere Fresh.
Trip to Someplace Fresh. His quest should have took him to the birthplace of humanity, Samaria.
Yeah.
So, which is located in Iraq. So that quest had a Kickstarter that tried to go through. The goal was like $9,000. So to send and there would have been a book made and some videos taken, and I mean there was a lot of stuff that went along with it to get Matt and Jess and Nathan were going to accompany him. So unfortunately, they didn't hit the goal. It was a bad timing. It was before COVID, but just bad timing on the. And he didn't get to go to his Someplace Fresh.
Not yet.
So what we did was we attempted through the gathered powers of everyone at the event and gathered here at the obelisk at the Luxor Hotel. We were going to roll a quest off a special table, then it had a sub quest to go and do some gambling on whatever your favorite table is, or whatever your favorite game is in Vegas. So put you some money down, and whoever, we're going to try to raise $4,000. Our goal was to raise $4,000, because $4,000 would have got Matt. We would just give to him. He would have went on his trip. Bing, bang, boom. And this was an all or nothing quest, So, because sometimes if you don't get to do the thing, maybe karma's not necessarily
in your favor. Yeah.
So maybe there's a reason, because man, his thing was a dangerous, task.
Yeah. Armed guards and
yeah, that's a lot of the cost and stuff. Would be to go up to Iraq, and you need armed security detail, stuff like that. That's why the cost is so much. Plus, the risk of getting stuck there or getting a hostage situation. Whatever. So we tried, and I had $100 I was putting down, and I went to the roulette table again because I was like, I'm going to hit this. So I tried. It didn't happen. Hatchet Rob, who unfortunately could not attend, wanted to be there. He sent $100 to the cause. And he sent it PayPal to me, so I took $100, and I went and tried to take. He was like, "Man, 28's my lucky number," so I took that shit to the roulette table. Was not in our favor, because I was like, "Man, wouldn't it be dope if I could hit that again, win like 3,500, and have like the majority of this
right
one lick?" Didn't happen, so that shit was done quick. So it was. Well, I said one of them I was doing $10 at a time, and then one of them I did $100, and trying to get that. But everybody else, they was gambling. We said the minimum amount was like $30 or $13 if you had it. No one was forced to gamble. If that violated their moral code, but everyone was encouraged to, because it was gambling to for a cause.
Yeah.
So in this table we rolled on was. This table was actually put together by the Inner Circle. So I'm gonna give a breakdown real quick. And number one was Morton's List. So if we would have rolled a 1, we would just flip to Morton's List and roll a quest from Morton's List. That was number 1. Number 2 was Form a Club, put in by Stephen Barton. That was his suggestion. He was a big money hustler. Unfortunately, could not make it out. Stuff happened, stuff came up, but we passed along the karma on his end. So number 3 was Evade the Blockade. That was by Jazz. Jazz unfortunately also couldn't make it out. So, 2 in a row that just couldn't make it, and unfortunately we didn't do any of those quests. Number 4, Good Samaritans. That was Voodoo's suggestion. Number 5, Old School Wisdom. That was Nick, our friend Ouija. What's up? That was his suggestion. Number 6, Mind Bomb 77345. That was Hollywood's. She really wanted that in there. Number 7, Receiver of Joy, which was Lotus, because it was her birthday weekend. So that's why we were wearing all the crowns. We had a birthday party there on Friday for her, And this was my way. She was like, I just want everybody to have a good time, and it'd be awesome if they kind of celebrate my birthday with me. So I kind of took her suggestion. I made it Receiver of Joy. If we would have rolled that, she would have been the recipient of all that joy. So,
heck yeah.
Matt Foy had Tactical Pastimes. So
wow,
that's a strange one. Which for Vegas, it's an odd one to pick, but why not? Number 9 would have been Skedaddle or Outdoor Hiking. And that was Shu. And unfortunately, Shu couldn't make it with us, but Shu passed his karma along to Matt Foy, and that's why we had our buddy Matt Foy. He's like gave his ticket, his hotel room, and said, Matt, go have a good time. Which was dope, man. That's the power of karma in Morton's List, man. People hook each other up and take care of each other.
Yeah.
Like pretty much everybody that couldn't go, like Nick, he had a friend that was coming with him that couldn't make it, and he passed his karma along too. So it was like everybody that couldn't make it, we unfortunately ended up with more tickets than we had people there. So, but I mean, Lotus's friend Caden totally got the hookup, and we were going to upgrade some other people who had. There was one recipient that had a ticket. His name's James, friend of Amy's. We were going to upgrade him. We upgraded him, but unfortunately he didn't make it. So just at the last minute, it happens. It's Las Vegas. There's a lot of stuff. So anybody that couldn't make it, don't feel bad that you couldn't. I mean, it was, you were there in spirit. We toasted you. We celebrated your name. And, mad props for even supporting the event.
You were there in karma.
You were totally there in karma. And your karma was there and was witnessed. So, 10, members only. That was Kirk. Rich Dak, our homie Dak. That was his suggestion. Tall Jess had the old Carmel Desires on there. Number 12, live show, which was Zach and Beth. So they put in, that's what they would kind of be interested in doing.
Good choice.
13 again was Crow of the Pharaoh. That would have entombed us into the Luxor Casino for 1 hour. Luckily, that never happened. 14, this was rolled randomly. This was also Zach and Beth, because each one of those got a pick. And one of them said would have been cool would be see a show. The other one would be roll one at random and put it on there. So this one I rolled at random and just stuck it in their toy box. That was Zach and Beth. Jerry Terrifying, he put in a suggestion. So we let the big, I asked some of the Baller Nacho Symposium attendees if they had suggestions, since we had more quests than actual people. So his was Live New Triple X. Luckily that one didn't get rolled, so I didn't get in trouble for that. So all good. Mine was Go for Broke, because it's Las Vegas, but I'm there to gamble. I am there for to lose money. Money was lost. So and won. So Hoy, you put in a suggestion. You had fine dining.
I think that would just be really cool to do in Vegas.
Yes, because there are so many bomb-ass restaurants.
Yeah.
And luckily, this one wouldn't have been able to be done because it was at 5 o'clock as opposed to midnight fine dining, which was kind of a bummer. Nate had hole in one. That's what Nate wanted to do.
I like it.
He wanted to do some mini golf or some type of golfing, which there's all types of golf shit nowadays, like Top Golf and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think they got a big one in Vegas and stuff. So, our friend Julie, she said, "Face the Fear." Julie was another Baller Nacho Symposium attendee. Hatchie Rob had Ninja Mission. Enzo had Who Done It. This was the actual quest that was. Let's see here. Was this the one that was rolled?
Who Done It?
No, this was not the one rolled. Sorry, I'm getting confused with the next one. All right, sorry. But no, this was not the one that was rolled. But that was his suggestion. Who Done It? The next one was Laugh and Lose. That was Dre. Dre also goes as Fat Satan, does Dead Canvas stuff. She was a baller Nacho Symposium attendee, and that was her suggestion. And that's the one we actually did, was Laugh and Lose. So Dre, it was your suggestion that we did, and there was so much gambling going on, it kind of got put to the side, but people were trying to like make people laugh and trying to, so there was some tomfoolery going on and some, jokes getting pulled and, and trying to take a serious situation, trying to win lots of money and make it hilarious. So,
Nice.
So some people were rolling these. There's a craps thing, and it was like this, almost like a video. It wasn't you got to roll the dice. You like hit the button. They had these gigantic dice, and they kind of boggled around and rolled for you. I found that to be hilarious to me. That was kind of silly and fun. It just looked goofy, and it's like, how can that be legit? These things go, oh, bongo, 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 and then it settles on a number. It's not a, it's like on a little earthquake table.
Right. Did it seem like a
Chuck
E. Cheese game?
Yeah, it seemed like Chuck E. Cheese happening, so it didn't seem too legit to me. So, but a lot of people were having fun with it. So, next was not picked by anyone, just randomly luck of the draw, because it's Vegas. So Snake Eyes, it's Vegas. Make Money, why not? It's Vegas. Those were just randomly picked because we didn't have enough suggestions and had to fill the table. 26 was Mutation. 27 was Deviation. 28 was a straight roll from the Echo list. 29 was a roll from the List of Life. And 30, guess where that was? Cryptic list. Yes. So that was the
Nice.
Fantasies Come True table, which we had a good time. Oh, and we had one of these jerseys, an extra one made. It was an extra large, and it said Morton on the back and had the number 30, then had 13s on the sleeves. And the way we were going to give it away, whoever donated, because pretty much you had to donate the money that you won to the cause for Matt Foy. So, our big winner donated $100 and won $360.88. And that was Stephanie, aka Hollywood. Big winner there. Got the jersey, and I think it was because before the quest even started, was like, I want to give $100, the $100 that I gave her from the night before. It's like, I want to put that in on the cause, just a straight up donation. I was like, shit, okay.
Wow.
So, and then she went and did the gamble. She was playing just slot machines, and bam, she brought back the voucher showing that she had won $360.88.
Wow.
It's fucking dope.
That is dope.
Stems, he won like, I think it's 100 and something bucks, or and people had random amounts altogether. Overall, I think Ouija, he threw in his $100. So, it was threw in his money from the $100 that was given, from when the winnings of the Challenge of Chaos. And we ended up almost $800. I mean, that's a lot of dough.
Wow.
Lots of dough.
Yeah.
Lots of dough. Right around $800 was what we had. So, unfortunately, that did not get us to the event. So, but we'll get into it here very shortly. I guess we got to hurry and wrap this thing up because, man, it is 1:49.
Oh,
I didn't know I would talk this long about stuff. So, all right, we're rolling to the next one. Next one was Curse of the Pharaoh. I'm pretty sure our table master for this one was Stems in the house. He was our table master, and Dak used his knowledge of games to put together. We rolled Who Done It. We had the most epic game of Clue ever played on the atrium floor of the Luxor Hotel. We made up our own. Everybody came up. We wrote their name down. Then everybody picked a weapon. Then everybody picked a location within the Luxor. So at the end, it was Voodoo with an axe at the Uber pickup.
Awesome.
So, and man, it was seriously, you may be like, that's lame. You played Clue in Vegas. Dude, you don't understand how fun. Everybody, it was nothing but smiles and positivity and good times. It goes to show you any quest with the right people can be absolutely amazing. And this
Damn
quest to
straight.
me it just showed creativity and
Ingenuity, people coming together.
yeah, and it was so much fun too. Everybody had a blast, and
Love it.
yeah,
Great.
it was dope. So much fun. So Dak and Stems, you guys were really the MVPs on this for, man, just
Very
coming up with-
clever on making that work like that.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, and that came from the Quest of the Pharaoh. I'm going to run through this one super fast. So, number 1's the Gateway. Number 2's Ancient Artifacts. Number 3, The Hunted Hunter. Number 4, Whodunit, which is the quest we did. Number 5, Unexplained Entity. 6, Storyboard. 7, Dead Acres. 8, Book of Spells. Number 9, Divination. Number 10, Netherworld Seance. 11, Paranormal Activity. 12, Spiritual Offering. 13, Crow of the Pharaoh. 14, White Magic. 15, Night Terrors. 16, Theology. 17, Prophecies. 18, Ceremonial Rites. 19, Face the Fear. 20, Nature Magic. 21, Black Magic. 22, Spread Horde. 23, Fun with Death. 24, Straight Up Roll from Chaos. 25, Straight Up Roll from Nightscape. 26, Straight Up Roll from Near the Earth. 27, Mutation Special Table. 28, Deviation Special Table. 29, Pandora's Box. And 30, Cryptic List. So bam, real
Wow.
quick. That's a stacked. That was
Yeah,
stacked.
very,
that
very
that was the
spiritual. table
Curse.
there.
Yeah, Curse of the Pharaoh. We had all the forms of magic. Good magic.
Love that.
Nature
That's
magic.
cool.
Black magic. We had it all. So, all right. So on to Sunday. Sunday is where everything just got threw out the window and went off the rails. So it started out at 9 a.m. We met the atrium, and then we straight up took it up to my hotel room, and we had the Twilight Lord of workshop. So instead of renting a lame ass little conference room, because I looked at the conference rooms, they were fucking weak as shit, and didn't want to spend extra money on that.
I'm so surprised.
So we ended up just doing it because I had a baller ass, big ass hotel room, and plus everybody was super comfy. They had tons of seating. People were just chilling on the bed, sitting on the hot tub that I had that never got used. I had a hot tub, never even used it. So.
I don't think you had time to use it.
No, I
unless
didn't.
you were going to sleep in it.
Yeah, unless I was going to pass out in there, which almost happened later Sunday. So we started out there. Then for the 12 o'clock test, a secret got dropped on us. The 12 o'clock quest was supposed to be like dealer's choice.
Okay.
It was not. It was the alpha test of the brand new Morton's List. So we alpha test the brand new Morton's List, which
Dope.
is like Morton's List.
Uh-huh.
It has all the tables, but depending on different circumstances, things happen.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into much detail because I won't give away any spoilers.
Yeah.
This is mostly for the people that were there, but things got altered somehow, some way. We ended up with Bonfire and Cinemania.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we were trying to film flaming shots in a skit about being in hell at the Diablo Cantina. Manager got involved, couldn't do it. So we had Nate and Jess there. We decided to go ahead and get a party bus. This is where it went off the fucking rails.
Okay.
This is where it went off the rails. So, party bus. Yes, we did have best intentions. Junkhead's like, best intentions. Yes, best intentions. We filmed some stuff. There's some video out there someplace of some flaming shots and broken shot glasses. And we ended up in some sketchy-ass dock outside in the middle of the afternoon. Of some, because it was Sunday, so this business was closed, and we're on their dock lighting shots on fire of Everclear. Dude, I haven't drank Everclear since like high school.
Since I was a teenager.
Holy shit. I don't even think I drank it because by that time I was already schnizzled. So,
Yeah.
because I was partaking in partakeables that are legal
Partakeables.
in the region of Las Vegas. So
when in Rome.
yes, so I was very much being a part of that Roman conspiracy. So, but yeah, so I was already. I mean, it started out 2 Bud Lights and a shot of Fireball, and from there, party bus, stopped at some liquor store, I guess, and we went in, paid $15 for a 6-pack. Damn. Yeah, and it was Bud Light, Platinum, but it was still Bud Light, and it was $50.
Wow.
Whoa. Holy shit. So I had that, and from there, my memory gets a little... I know we did not do the Scrub Quest, which was to take place at Circus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ouija said he's got some videos of the fire shots. Man, the picture was awesome. I took this picture. Oh, shit. I keep forgetting I've got pictures to show. Hold up.
Yeah, it sounds
Hold
like
up.
we're going to need the rest of the inner circle to fill in the blanks here.
All right. Yeah. Hold up. See, I get all excited and I forget about shit. Let's see here. So let's go to Party Bus. Bam. All right. Party Bus, dude. And I'm talking, this is Party Bus.
No.
This thing had lights, bass, 2 stripper, not one, 2 stripper poles. Dude, this is a big boy bus.
Yeah, that is, wow.
Yeah.
Beefy.
So, I mean, for Rizzle. Bam. Leather couches, TVs.
Dude.
The homies just all chilling. Everybody just. So we did. First stop though was the touristy tourist. We went to the Las Vegas sign, and we went ahead and
Classic.
took a picture there. Do I have a picture of that? I'm trying to see if I do. I don't. Okay, sorry. Running out of pictures here. So no, do not have a picture of that. So
Yeah, that's like a must.
I got pictures with the homies. So this is me and my boy Nick hanging out, and let's see here. There's some other pictures trying to bring me in real quick. Hey, there's Nick on the party bus. We're for schnizzle.
Nice.
He was probably less than I was, because ever since I started getting a little bit healthy and stuff, I have quit drinking, and it does not take much.
No.
It does not take much, dude.
I hear you on that.
So, but yeah. but look at Nick. I mean, dude, he's just having a blast. I love this dude, man. It's been so long. It was so good to hang out with him. He hooked me up. He tied my tie for me, because I'm a grown man that doesn't know how to tie a tie. I mean, I can tie a tie, but I get very frustrated. It takes me a long time.
It's a bitch.
Dude, he did it in like 30 seconds, and it looked dope. My knot's all weird looking, lumpy and shit. His was fresh.
He's like, I do this all the time.
Yeah, he's a professional there. Party bus. Oh, or not party bus, sorry. Quest bus. This was the first ever Quest bus. There are so many thoughts and ideas that came from this that, man, if anybody has money and wants to invest in a Quest bus, like, talk to Jess. Jess is super interested in a Quest bus that drives around, picks people up to play Morton's List. Holy crap.
I think that's a great idea.
Damn right it is. It is. It is. So buy an old bus, pimp it out, get ninjas to throw in some dough and go quest in it. Man, if I had room to park, I don't have room to park. I don't know where I would put it. So,
I mean, if you did that, man, the city would love you. I mean, whatever city you set that up in.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, bringing so much
run a business model. Yeah, run something out. Get with Jess and them, man. They'll set you up some licensing.
God, that's a great idea, though.
It'd be fun, dude. It'd be dope. If I hit the lottery, it's what I'm going to do, though.
I think a lot of people would be interested in that.
Oh, yeah. And quick props to my homie here. Oops. Sorry. Trying to get it over there. Bam. All right. I don't know what is going on. There we go. There we are. There's our boy. Our boy wearing our boy shirt. So, quick shout out to Hatchet Rob and Voodoo. Those are my homies. So much fun. This dude's a wild man. He's fucking wild. Let me tell you, I ain't even gonna front. He's so wild. But I had it was like, he would go out into the wilds of Las Vegas. And I would be like, oh man, I gotta go find Robert. It's like I had Robert radar, dude. I could find him nowhere. Voodoo radar, just there he is. Grab him, pick him up. It was crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah, but he's a wild man. So love him to death. Love everybody that showed up. Holy crap. Everybody that made new friends, Lotus and Caden. Such a good time. So many good people. after that, after the quest bus happened, things just, there was one more quest. I can't even tell you what it is. I didn't take part. People escorted me back to my room. Because they knew I was done.
A good time was had by all.
Yes. So just saying that, even the most professional host sometimes have a little too much fun, especially if the quest bus is involved. So be warned, quest bus are so much fun that, and this is the bad thing. Went back. I mean, it was early shifts, like 8 o'clock. I was in the room. I was done. And I had a couple of protein bars I've kind of been saving because I was trying to eat kind of healthy. Dude, they both got devoured. I drank 83 glasses, little bitty cups, like they give you the little disposable cups.
Oh yeah.
I was drinking straight out of the sink, dude. I drank like 80 of those. I was mouth was all dry. I don't know why. Hungry, had the munchies. Drunk munchies, quest munchies. Yeah, so wild. And then I laid down for a little nappy nap. And then at 4:30 in the morning, I woke up. And I was too afraid to go back to sleep because I was afraid I'd miss my 10 a.m. flight. Because I had to be at the airport by 8. So guess what? I was at the airport at 5:30.
Holy crap. So you just got up then, got dressed, and showered?
I took a shower, went down. I played more roulette.
Right on, yeah.
Because they had a video roulette. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to play some more. Maybe I can hit one time. And dude, I was playing this video roulette and like it had these like scaling odds that, the numbers that you pick, and sometimes it would pick random numbers and give you better odds. Holy shit, the number 30 had 151 odds. Oh, dude, and I was betting like $25 at a time.
Yeah, no doubt.
I was like, please let me hit this one time, please. I will stay extra week.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. I lost. Yeah, that was another hundo that was. Hundos just disappear like that, like super fast.
They're like singles out there.
Yeah. It's like having $1 in your pocket. Yeah, so damn. So that was the event. I made it home safe. Oh shit. Okay, really quick. I don't think I told anybody in the inner circle this, but when I was getting on my flight, there was a lady that was playing the slot machines outside on her thing. She hit for $20,000.
Whoa.
She was sitting catty corner from me. It's like we got on the plane. I had like priority boarding, so I didn't even know. I would think I was already on, because it takes forever to board a big old big old flight like that with like 20 something rows, and you got 6 seats per row, so it takes a minute. So she gets on. She's sitting catty corner from me. She smiles for days, and the person next to me is like, "Yo, dude, she won like 20 grand." Right before she got on the plane.
Well, how old was this lady?
She's probably around my age, in her 40s, I guess.
Really? And she didn't like get up and hooting and hollering and.
Oh, she was smiling. She was internally, but she probably didn't want. No, I know. People trying
enough.
to hit her up. It's like, shit. I'm going back to Knoxville. People know me there. Yeah. I ain't telling nobody nothing. Shit.
Wow.
Because when I came back, I had $100 more after all the hookups, all the heavy tipping. Because when I'm in Vegas, I tip like stupid. Like my cab driver, my cab to the from the hotel to the airport that morning was $20. It's super cheap. I tipped her. She's a nice little lady. I tipped her $20. So she's like, "Oh, you're so nice." I was like,
I bet those cab drivers make mad bank out there.
Knowing it. Well, you had to put up some real assholes too, but
yeah,
every once in a while, I say you get a big winner, and they're like, "Yo, here's a hundo,"
Yeah.
But I came back with $100 more in my wallet than when I went there.
That's impressive.
It's pretty dope. All right. Let's see here. So that's the event. That's the thing for today. I guess a little bit of knowledge I can drop on you. I can't say what. I can tell you when the next Morton's List event will be. Like kind of like the Quest Chaos event type, kind of like the Return to Reality event. Friday the 13th. Imagine that. No spoilers there. You thought you was gonna get some big bit of knowledge. It's like on Friday the 13th. there'll be a Morton's List event, an official one, someplace. More
Somewhere.
details coming sometime. So that's your big. No, we just said he was up 630 when he left. Damn, homie.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Everybody, the inner circle getting. That's all that karma, all that good karma, having a good time, everybody having fun.
Blessing of the Sphinx.
Blessing of the Sphinx. You know, it was, and just the good vibes in general, man. It
No
was
doubt.
so much fun. So, but yeah. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to try to do some more videos. I've got some stuff I need to edit and get out, especially the Solar Rise of the Challenge of Solar Rise. I need to edit that down. I'm really going to try to get on that and get that out. So, and Hoy has passed on some podcasting stuff to me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to maybe dip my toe in that. I just don't know what to do. So if you got a suggestion, send me a message, or go to the Epic Quest Facebook and just be like, hey, it'd be awesome if y'all did a podcast about blank or this or that. I mean, I've even thought about maybe traveling and catching up with old inner circle members and stuff. Like, go meet up with them, play a quest, do the quest, talk about the quest, and then just talk about like what you've been up to and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be dope.
That'd be fun. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I couldn't make an entire dedicated podcast out of that because I ain't made of money.
Sure.
It'd be something I get to do once every few months. And
Be
it'd
hard
have
to-
to be within like driving range.
Yeah.
And people would have to let me sleep on their couches.
Yeah.
But we Enzo and Ouija are meeting up this coming weekend. Man, that's awesome.
Dude, that's what's up.
So yeah, see, that's what this is all about.
Yeah. That's
people
the
making
best
those connections,
kind of
hooking up.
outcome.
Yeah. Two people, hooking up and going and playing Morton's List and just hanging out.
Yeah.
The inner circle coming together. So it's awesome. So.
I think those are two people that should definitely hang out.
Definitely. All right. So I got to bounce. It's got stuff to do this afternoon. I love to sit here and chat all afternoon, but I can't. So, but it's easy. Let's make your random adventures become epic quests. It's sort of easy, kind of easy. Just do the damn thing. Too many people out there eating and then working and then sleeping and repeating.
Yep.
And eating and sleeping and working, or however it works.
Afraid to live.
Go out, do some stuff, come to an event, even if it's just one. Even if you just do one, the next one, just plan on it. Friday the 13th, start packing away a little bit of cash, and it won't be as crazy as this last one.
I think they will all be unique.
They're totally all unique. Totally, every one of them will be unique. So the next event, but start saving a little dough, and we're going to do something fresh again, and
Hell yeah.
come together and do it. So karma always, much love to the inner circle. Keep the inner circle growing, and we will see you on the next one. So peace out.